Good afternoon and welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the 1988 Fender Princeton Chorus 2x10. I have not posted the video yet where I tore this apart. The video that I dissected it on, I took a phone call and I was talking to Lays and he was talking about a customer and relayed some information that can't go out, and I gave my credit card information over the phone, which everybody heard. So until I edit that out and have time to do that, you guys will not see this being dissected. But with that said, here is what's left of it, and I have to replace these two input jacks. I did order the input jacks, so we will end up pulling all these knobs off, all these nuts, the screws inside, and unplugging the wires to take this board out to replace these input jacks, which we will do in another video coming up. This is just a quick update because we did get going on it again. So I'll put that back over here. This is what's left of it also. Here's the speaker grill, so we'll be recovering that as well. And then all of the chrome hardware and feet and the handle, all that's going to need to be steel wooled and cleaned up. And I am going to put a new piece of Velcro in there for the foot switch. And I am going to get a different reverb tank for this. So this is the original one. It's in good shape. It's just I'm refurbishing the amp, so I don't want something looking like that in it. So we'll hang on to this for something down the road, but I think I'm going to get a bigger one. Definitely something different. I'm going to do some research about 3 springs versus 2 springs versus 4 springs. I've been looking at a lot of different reverb tanks, and there's a huge variety of sizes and configurations. So we are definitely going to change the reverb tank in it and recover this grill cloth. I may even end up buying some new hardware for it because the corners and the feet look kind of rough. So these are the 10s that were taken out of it. And one of them is still good. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here. Yep. Yeah, this one's still good. It still works. Needs dusted off, so I'm going to put these up for sale. This one here, the voice coil is locked up on it. It doesn't even move, but really? You got to be that noisy? So anyhow, I will sell these separately, one for parts and not working and one as working, because we are going to get some new speakers in it as well. And I've been looking at a lot of different speakers. Let's see here. Should have had this pulled up, but it won't take that long to go to it. So I was looking at the, I'll just show you guys here. So I was looking at the Jensen Jet Falcons. Those are pretty cool, and they look pretty vintagey because of the green cone. So I think those are pretty neat, but again, I want to do some more research on them because they have the Celestion 1030s. Let's see here. I know I put more on the watch list. Well, they're pretty buried, I guess. Maybe it's on, I run two eBay accounts, so I bet you I put them on the other eBay watch list. So anyhow, I was looking for some greenbacks, but I couldn't find any in a 10-inch, so I'm still searching, but we are definitely gonna change the speakers out and put something cool in there. So the other reason that I started this video is because I wanted to give you the update. You guys watched when I made the guitar mats, and I was showing you that I tried to cover, I got bird dookie right here, so that's what I'm trying to clean up. I tried to cover the amp cabinet with an automotive material that you would do your seats in, and it was just too thick. And then where I'd sewed the seams together, remember I told you I'd have to take a Dremel or something and route ditches in for the seams, and if it didn't work out, then I had all that mess to still deal with. So I did find materials, And if you look back at my previous videos, I had about 5 different materials to pick from. I never got any feedback on it, so I just pulled the trigger and I decided what to go with it. And here it is. So I ended up using the brown paisley. So I think I did a pretty good job on it. I do upholstery for a living, so I would hope that I'd be able to accomplish this. So here's the bottom of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the feet back on it or not, because I do have wheels for it. And I know a lot of the times when amps have feet on them and you go put the wheels on, we're next to the feet. So if I'm putting wheels on it, I don't think I'm going to put the feet back on. I think I'm just going to put the wheels directly on it because, like I said, these are looking a little rough. They'll be good for like a replacement for an amp that's still vintage looking. And might as well show you here. The corners are looking a little beat, so I may end up buying some new corners too. I found them on eBay. So anyhow, there it is. I found a grill cloth for it too. I actually purchased it. Let me go back to the eBay here. Purchase history. I'm gonna have to be careful here because I ordered some other stuff. So I really lucked out here. I was able to get 4 of those input jacks for the amp for $10 plus $5 shipping. And these usually run about $8 to $10 a piece. So I got new old stock ones. You can tell they're old too because the $4.95 price, you can't buy them for that anymore. So let's see here. What else? This is the grill cloth here. I'm just trying to get it pulled up. You got to click it 90 times. So this is the grill cloth I'm going to use. It's a light tan with a darker tan or brown in it. And I think that will look good because they have a lot of really nice patterns for the grill cloth. But I don't think a pattern would look good with a pattern. So we're just going to go with that beigey tan color. And I think that will look really good because the darker brown in it will pull out the dark brown in here and the tan matches the tan in there. So I think that's going to look really good. So that's on the way. Also, I'm not going to show you this, but I spent over $1,000 on something from Japan, and I bought that yesterday, but it won't ship out, he said, till Saturday. So I read his feedback. It said a lot of his stuff get from Japan to here within 3 days. So we'll see what happens. Anyhow, just one more quick look here. I did, before I covered it, I did rattle can the inside of it black again because it was looking kind of faded and gray. But I think all the corners and everything came out real well on it, the seams. So that will be the Princeton Chorus 2x10. Now I've been looking, this one is the original Fender. This will clean up because it's this black plastic over a metal thing, but I was looking at some other handles and they have some like brown leather type Fender handles too, and if they're the same size, I may get a new handle for it too. So it's still in the works and in the process. We're definitely going to get a bigger reverb tank for it, some way better speakers. I'll get the board net fixed and get the input jacks changed. I may even change all the little tiny nuts that hold the input jacks on just to clean it up because they're kind of rusty. And while I have it off, I'll be able to toothbrush clean all the little red knobs and just make it look immaculate again. So that's the plan. A quick update on the Princeton Chorus. It is well underway finally now. It sat on the back burner for quite a long time after I tore it apart, and then I started to make that other cover for it, and then I got disgusted with it and other things came up and I just moved on. I was at my shop the other day, and I was in the middle of working on some boat stuff, and I didn't have everything that I needed, so I stopped that and went ahead and knocked this out. So there is the Princeton Chorus. It's going to be brown paisley. So once we get the grill cloth here and the input jacks, we will go ahead and start another video, and we'll go ahead and we'll recover the grill cloth and put the input jacks in and put as much of it back together as we can. Like I said, I want to look for the hardware and just see how much the corners are, because if I can get new corners cheap enough, I might as well, and just hang on to these. They'll fit a 2x12 cab as well as the 2x10, so it's not a loss to hang on to some vintage parts for another amp repair or something, but I'd like to make this as immaculate as I possibly can. And again, like everything else, once I get done with this, it will go up for sale. So if anybody is interested in it, just keep watching, because once I'm done with it, then I'll list it up on Reverb. So just a quick update on the Princeton Chorus 2x10. We finally have it covered. We finally got grill cloth coming on the way, input jacks. I'm still hunting down speakers and hardware. And I ordered something from Japan. When you see it, you're gonna say, well, why'd you buy that? And then I'll show you why. So stay tuned for that. I can't think of anything else right at the moment, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. So again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your buddies they can watch an amateur fumble around and put stuff together and maybe learn something as I learn. So again, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.